Okay, Aquarius, welcome to your Celtic cross spread for the month of July 2020. Can you give me insight of what's going on around Aquarius at this moment in time? What is crossing them at this present time? Thank you. Oh, I want two. All right. Okay, we'll go with that. What's on the back of their mind? What's in the back of their minds? Thank you. Right, okay, so what is it? Oh God, they want to talk. Okay, so what's influencing Aquarius at this stage? What's influencing Aquarius at this stage? What's influenced Aquarius? Thank you. What's coming in for Aquarius for the month of July 2020? What's coming in for Aquarius for July 2020? Thank you. And what's their passion? What is, what are they thriving for July 2020? Their priority. Okay, we've got two. And what does the spirits guides say to Aquarians at this time? What does the spirit guides say to this Aquarians at this time? Thank you. And hopes and fears. Thank you. And the general outcome. Thank you. That one. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Queen of Swords. Okay. First thing was, I want to be diplomatic in a situation. I want to give clarity. I want to speak my truth. I want an honest opinion. Yeah? This is where you're standing now. This is where, cutting through the crap. Come on, Aquarius, okay? Time to own up to things. Own up to your emotions, how you feel. Speak your truth. Be honest. What is it that you want? We had two here. 6 of Wands. Crossing over you. So they're going to be an overcoming of difficulties and struggles, especially with others. But, oh, sorry. Okay. Overcoming difficulties and struggles with others. Yeah? But I do feel you need to speak your truth. You need to say things as it is. Okay, be honest. What is it that you want, Aquarians? Okay, what's on the back of your mind? You've been hurt. Someone's hurt you, hurt your feelings. Someone's cut you like a knife. Maybe you've been cheated on. Maybe you've been, something's happened in a relationship. Maybe you've been lied to and you've just found out. Okay, but you're not saying how you feel. Okay. It's almost like you reserved your energy and just made yourself invisible, But I think they need to hear it. They need to hear that information, guys. Okay? How harsh it may sound, but you deserve more than what you've been treated, how badly you've been treated at this present time, yeah? I feel that's going to give you your power back, Aquarians, okay? So I feel like that maybe some exes or, people are going to come back, yeah? But you need to sort of I'm not saying that you need to take them back into your life. I'm not saying that. But I think you need to say your piece. I do still think you need to speak your mind. Because I feel like you don't feel so empowered. Soul destroying, isn't it, when people crap on you. What's coming in? Okay, the Chariot. There is challenges, okay? There is challenges you need to be strong and you need to find that balance, Aquarians, okay? But you need to take control. Don't allow others' actions affect who you are as a person, okay? You're more than that, okay? You can face on, you can take the reins at any given time. Get out of that self-pity. Yeah, I know you've been hurt, and maybe that's me being a bit too harsh. But I do feel like, it's gonna give you your power back. You're not feeling power. You feel like the battles that went on. But I do feel like you need to step into the Queen of Swords energy. I don't feel like that's a person, by the way. I don't feel like that's an influence on a person either. I feel like that's you needing to step into your power. Okay. King of Cups. You could have been dealing with a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So that was what the influence is, whether that's male or female. Maybe they've reserved, they weren't giving you that emotional fulfillment. Because sometimes when the King of Cups comes in, sometimes they reserve the money. They're too much of a people pleaser, so they don't really be honest with their feelings, and you can sense that, yeah. So maybe that is the influence. So it's another person is influencing these emotions that's surrounding you at the time. So what's coming in? Knight of Wands. Positive change in a situation. Things will improve and get better. So should we see what area that will be coming in? What area will that be? Thank you. Oh, we got two. Changes on the horizon in relationships. So relationships will improve. I am going to pull an angel card, the angel cards for you, because I feel like this is really strongly talking about relationships. Yeah, like someone's just come out of a relationship. Just getting all the, excuse me. So I will pull out more in the there. Excuse me. Knight of Pentacles and King of Wands. So again, I feel like, you're wanting to take things steady, Aquarians. But there's going to be a time when you're going to be motivated and taking action. You also could be influenced by a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarian. So someone of support coming in to help you. Or maybe you'll start putting your efforts into work environment. Maybe you'll sort of like come away from the relationship side of it, and find your way in a work area. Go careful with that. Although that's a good positive change, but don't ignore your emotions, especially with when it says especially with the Queen of Swords is coming really strong in your deck. In your spread, because I feel like the things needs to be said, by the way. So don't. I'm not saying not to go looking for a job or start taking more work on in your work area, but don't use that as an escape to not facing things. That's what's actually going on inside. Okay, so what does Spirit say? Ten of Swords, an ending. An ending has happened. Okay. One, you know, need a bit more than that, guys. You know, come on. Cut some slack. Crikey, how harsh is that? That's a real harsh card to have. Yeah, come on, give me more information there. Okay. Knight of Swords. Maybe things came really quickly and it was out of the blue. Or if this, you know, maybe this is going to be happening. There's cracks and maybe you need to speak up before it gets to that stage. Maybe this is a warning to a lot of you Aquarians. Because I do, even though I'm feeling like, you know, that there's an end to, an ending that's happened, I feel like that things can get sorted out. Oh, sorry, that was a card that came out. Oh my God, what's going on? Mixed my cards up. I do apologise. Okay, so tell me more with Aquarians about relationships. What is it they need to know more about relationships? It's not so harsh. Right. 1, 2. I'm going to pick 3. Having a heart to heart. That's how I did feel that. I got to be honest. I did feel that. Okay. I did feel like some of you Aquarians, you're needing to open up to your partner, you know, before it reaches that stage, okay? You know, talking things out. So, what I was saying to you, speaking the truth and telling people how you feel, okay? Are you being honest in this relationship? You know? You may be putting the reflection on your partner. Yeah, I quite agree. They're hiding something, or they're not being, you know, they're being a bit of an asshole. Yeah, whether that's male or female. But are you being honest in this relationship? Are you telling them what exactly is what you need? Yeah, this can be I do feel like this can be sorted out. You know, especially with the Knight of Swords, that it could change. It can change a different direction. So yeah, there is pain, there is hurt. Maybe you have found something they've been dishonest about. But I do feel like this is brought to light the lack of communication that you've got in your relationship. You know. So hopes and fears, Queen of Pentacles, you want that stability. You're looking for security and stability in your relationship. You know? And they're not giving that, but you're not communicating it either. So I feel like you Aquarians, you need to speak up and tell them that you want more. Maybe you want the relationship to go further down the line. You know? Maybe you're like pondering on the quiet. So maybe they haven't lied to you or anything like that, but they're not proacting or taking the action that you desire. But you're like, well, I ain't got to tell them, but you have got to speak up. How are they supposed to know these things if you're not speaking up about it? You know? Stop living on self-pity and start speaking like this. You want more. So you'll be able to make a decision if this is the right person for you. They can make the right decision, you know, if they want to take the initiative and get and build more on your relationship, okay? This like mind game or expecting your partner or the person that you're seeing to know exactly what you want, that doesn't work, I'm afraid. Communication is the key to a relationship. You've got to communicate with your partner. Got to communicate with the person that you're dating or being with that you want more. then you can make a conscious decision. Then if they're deciding if they're willing or not willing to do that, then you can make that final decision, you know, if they are the right people for you. Stop time wasting, being harsh with you Aquarians, and I do apologize, you know, but I can only give out what the information is in the cards. Okay, the general outcome of the defending yourself. So setting boundaries. I really strongly putting the boundaries there. Only you can take that power and control. Okay. Yes, you can't control what others do, but you can control how it's done to you, you know? If they're not willing to put the effort in, that is your answer. They're not for you. You know how hurtful that is? You haven't got time to waste anymore. You're wanting that stability and security in a relationship. You know? I feel like some of you Aquarians can sort this out, but I feel like some of you are, you know, some Aquarians may, you know, I do feel like that maybe this is coming to an ending, but it will be a good ending for you because it's going to give you a chance to find someone that is wanting to have that quality time with you. And I do believe you're not going to be on your own for very long, Aquarians, okay? Because you've got that natural personality that people are really drawn to you, you know? You've got that such openness and lovingness there. So I do believe, you know, Aquarians, you know, you've got to open your gob a bit more, yeah? Not in a nasty way, but just like saying, look, this is what I'm looking for. Surrender to pray. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you'll be heard through the universe and answers and support will arrive. I do feel like your heart, your soul is trying to sort of like find that foundation, finding that connection with somebody, okay? I feel like the partner is reserving their energy and not giving, you know, an honest opinion, okay? Maybe you've just come out of a relationship, but maybe you need to express your emotions and how you feel, okay, for you to overcome this. I do feel like there's new love coming in for you. I really do. You know, I don't know why, because it's not telling me in the cards, but I just got that feeling that there is new love. Yeah. But I think you need to let go of the past, some of you Aquarians. But I also feel like you need to be open and honest in relationships. I feel some Aquarians, your partners is going to step up to the plate and actually give you what you want. But then I feel that there's some Aquarians that there's going to be like, is it going to be a you know, make or break moment, okay? But I do believe that you're not going to be on your own for very long when this happens. I feel like there is going to be a relationship that is solid for you, okay? But you've got to do your part and start communicating what you want and put to the universe what is it that you want. Stop doubting it, okay? So that's all I've got time for you, Aquarians. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Sorry if it come across a bit harsh, and that I don't mean to, because I know it's not, you know, it's easy for me to sit here and give judgment or, you know, say my thoughts on it. But when you're living through it, it's it is very hard and difficult. So I get that. It's not easy to let go, and you know, you're trying to protect yourself as well. So I do completely get it, but it's not doing you any good, in all fairness, okay? So time to be open and honest on what it is that you want from this relationship, and this will give you the chance to actually make a final decision where you want this to go for you. Okay, you take care, Aquarians. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated you in any way, please comment below. You know, I'm here, you know, here to talk. Been through it many times myself, you know. So yeah. For all the ones that's new subscribers, I do appreciate you coming on board. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and for the ones that stuck around, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You take care, and I'll see you soon.